In this presentation, we test the claim that outcomes matter more than values. We frame the issue as a contest between utilitarian and deontological reasoning, asking whether it is ever acceptable to sacrifice principles if the result benefits the many. Here is our roadmap. We define the central claim, introduce utilitarian and deontological ethics, then present 3 arguments for and 3 against the claim. Finally, we explore tools for reconciling the tension and end with a synthesis. The essay focuses on one debatable proposition: outcomes are more important than values. We test this claim across war, workplace competition, and community life, using each domain to activate one or both ethical lenses. 2 ethical perspectives guide our analysis. Utilitarianism judges actions by the good consequences they produce for the greatest number. Deontological ethics judges actions by whether they follow moral rules or duties, regardless of outcome. Section 3 sets out arguments supporting the claim. In each case, we show how a focus on results can appear rational or even necessary, and we connect the example to a specific text from the course materials. Our first supporting argument comes from war and international conflict. When survival is threatened, groups may prioritize decisive action over moral scruples. From a utilitarian view, protecting the collective gene pool can justify harsh means. The second argument draws on workplace competition. The Thomas Kilmann model recognizes a competing mode where pursuing one's own concerns is legitimate in zero-sum or high-pressure contexts, because strong outcomes can secure organizational survival. The third argument scales this logic up to state behavior. Contemporary geopolitics shows governments justifying interventions on strategic or economic grounds, using a stretched form of utilitarian reasoning that privileges national outcomes. Section 4 presents arguments against the claim. These examples illustrate how focusing solely on outcomes can normalize violence, enable tyranny, and erode shared values, highlighting the safeguards offered by deontological thinking. Our first objection uses Jackson's The Lottery. The village accepts ritual killing to secure a supposed good harvest. Here, outcome-focused thinking overrides loyalty and compassion, and a deontological lens condemns the practice as inherently wrong. The second objection shows how outcome justifies everything logic can rationalize atrocity. Historical regimes claimed that survival or victory permitted extreme violence. We see the same survival argument as before, pushed to a horrifying extreme. Our third objection revisits modern international conflicts. When a leader treats personal goals as the sole measure of rightness, law and shared values lose force. Self-justifying power erodes democratic accountability and undermines the rule of law. Section 5 asks how we might reconcile these positions. We connect the debate to the Thomas Kilmann conflict modes, the 3 Horizons framework, and examples of non-violent struggle to search for outcomes that do not sacrifice integrity. The Thomas Kilmann model maps 2 key approaches: competing, which is outcome-driven and suited to emergencies, and collaborating, which is both assertive and cooperative. Collaborating aims to preserve principles while still delivering results. The 3 Horizons framework adds a time dimension. Horizon 1 protects short-term outcomes. Horizon 3 speaks for long-term values and vision, and Horizon 2 bridges between them. Effective leaders ensure all 3 horizons work together. Jamila Rakib's account of non-violent resistance offers a practical third way. She shows that structural change can be achieved without bloodshed by targeting systems of power, aligning strong outcomes with the preservation of moral integrity. Our synthesis links all elements. The ethical clash maps onto TKI modes and the 3 horizons. Non-violence and collaboration demonstrate that we need not choose between results and values. Instead, we design strategies that integrate both. To conclude, durable resolutions demand more than victory. They require a clear conscience, Ethical decision-making is strongest when good outcomes and sound values reinforce each other rather than compete. Thank you for your attention.